Good evening, I'm Lexo Bekauri and you're watching English News on Channel 9. Russian border guards detained 2 individuals near the occupied territory. Father and son Avtandil and Gakhachaduri, accused of crossing so-called border, have been held in the Ossetian-controlled territory since yesterday. The father and son were working in their garden in the village of Kvemi, bordering the occupied territory, when they were detained. Philip Demetriou speaks about the situation in the villages near occupied territories. The representative of European Union states that the EU is interested in current developments in Georgia and constantly receives information about ongoing events. Philip Demetriou once again confirms his support to Georgia's territorial integrity.
In support of the territorial integrity of Georgia. As far as the last events are concerned, we have already made, said what we had to say, and from now on we expect to see how things will develop. We understand the concerns of
The U.S. State Department responds to recent developments in Zisi village in Gori region as well. Spokesperson James Psaki evaluates the relocation of the military barbed wires on de facto administrative border as violation of legal norms. The U.S. once again confirms its support to Georgian territorial integrity. Former Interior Minister Bachu Akhalaya refused to use his lawyer's service. The defendant left the courtroom in protest. Akhalaya accused the judge of being biased and claimed that he is deprived of the possibility to properly defend himself. Today, Akhalaya's attorney once again launched a motion about avoidance of being trialed by a judge, but the judge refused this motion. After Akhalaya left the courtroom, the judge made the decision to appoint a state lawyer to the defendant. The prosecutor's office evaluated Akhalaya's actions as a spectacle aimed at delaying the process. Changes to be made to the law on broadcasting were passed at the third hearing by the Parliament. According to the bill, procedures for the formation of the Board of Trustees at the public broadcaster will change. The bill also defines the status of Ajara TV. Parliamentary minority did not support the change. They claim that with this bill, the government is trying to bring the public broadcaster under its influence. Batumi International Container Terminal is still paralyzed. The employees of the terminal continue the strike. At the same time, citizens gathered in front of the terminal and demanded to unload containers in order to withdraw their newly arrived cars on time. They also tried to block the entrance of Batumi port. The strikers remained in the terminal area during the night to prevent the administration from unloading containers. The citizens have met with the representatives of the administration but didn't reach any agreement. The administration has promised strikers to solve feeding, uniforms and insurance problems. However, strikers are not going to work until the main demands are satisfied. They request 50% pay raise and employing of 110 new workers. Ministry of Economics and Sustainable Development of Georgia urged citizens who have willfully misappropriated state-owned facilities to voluntarily leave the territories, otherwise the government will have to take legal measures. Representatives of the ministry claimed that cases of willful misappropriation of state-owned facilities has recently taken a mass character and satisfaction of the violators' demands cannot happen at the government's expense. According to the latest information, the Ministry of Internally Displaced Persons from the Occupied Territories, Accommodation and Refugees of Georgia has urged the Ministry of Economy to transfer the building located on Gogioberidze Street number 3 to its balance so it can accommodate IDPs there. IDPs are already living there. Russia's chief sanitary inspector Gennady Onishenko made a comment about Georgian products. Head of the Russian Sanitary Service announced that more than 245 types of wines, chacha, cognac and mineral waters including Borjomi and Sayerme will enter the Russian market. Sayerme has already received Russian trade certificate and received permission to enter the Russian market. Memorandum of cooperation was signed between the Ministry of Defense and Georgian National Center of Cinematography. The document was signed by the Deputy Minister of Defense Tamar Karasanidze and head of the center Nana Janelidze. According to the memorandum, the center will hold filmings of feature and documentary films at Georgian military bases. On the other hand, the Ministry of Defense will support the center in obtaining military equipment for filmings. The memorandum also implies planning out spheres and directions for future cooperation. And this is all we have for today. Don't forget to check English News on Monday evening. Have a nice day.